My name is the building block of who I am. So when you mispronounce my name or rename me, you're saying that I'm not important and my identity is not important. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. Hello. I'm so excited to be back. I'm sorry for the delay last week. There were so many issues, so I decided I was just gonna release this video today. Based off my intro video, I think you can understand what we're gonna talk about. Today we're talking about mispronouncing names or racialized renaming. Let me tell you a story. When I was in high school, I had a lot of acne issues. My sister would tell you otherwise, but I had a lot of issues and my skin made me feel insecure. So I went to the dermatologist, and that meant that I had frequent trips to the pharmacy. So when I went to the pharmacy one day, there was this farm tech who was there, and she saw my name and she looked at it, she laughed, and then she said, and I quote, "Your name's too hard for me to pronounce, so I'm just gonna call you Tammy."
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
And that stung a little bit. Mind you, I don't think my name is that hard to pronounce. It's Temitakbe Abisoye. I think it sounds exactly as you see it. But she didn't think so. So she gave me a name that I never told her to give me. And as a high school kid who wasn't comfortable in their skin yet and who had had instances like this happen across their educational experience, I laughed, I was shocked, and I didn't say anything because I was so used to it at that point. And I think back across the many times that this has happened to me, when substitute teachers would come and teach in my classrooms, to professors who never got my name right, even when I corrected them. Because as I said earlier, my name is the building block of who I am. It is my first identifier. So when you decide that you are not going to call me by my name, or that you're going to mispronounce my name without ever asking me how to correctly say it, you're telling me that my identity is not important, and therefore saying, I'm not important. And this can be defined as a microaggression. And you might ask, what is a microaggression? A microaggression is a statement, action, or incident regarded as an indirect, subtle, or unintentional discrimination against a marginalized group, specifically a racial or ethnic minority. And it also could be defined as a micro-assault. And you might be asking yourself, what the heck is a micro-assault? A micro-assault is a more intentional and explicit form of discrimination, usually like intentionally mispronouncing somebody's name, as has happened to Vice President Kamala Harris. There's a long-standing history of this that began because of slavery. Slaves were forced to answer to a new name. This would repeatedly remind them of their subjugation and their powerlessness. This action was intentional. Renaming constituted as an act of erasing who they were and who they were becoming. Once slaves gained their freedom, they insisted on receiving a new name in front of witnesses at a formal event to mark the ending of oppression and the beginning of a new life. There's a long-standing history of this, a long-standing history of renaming and intentionally mispronouncing people's names, specifically ethnic and racial minorities. Research shows that having an uncommon name is associated with anxiety and alienation. According to research from Stanford University and the University of Toronto, nearly half of Black and Asian job applicants altered their resume by changing the way that their name is presented. And it showed that if they did so, they were twice as likely to get a callback for the job than those who did not do so. Research shows that nearly half of Chinese international students change their name to an anglicized version of their names to make it easier for others to pronounce. This pattern of using Anglo names is associated with lower levels of self-esteem, which can also be an indicator of lower levels of health and wellness. That's why the clip of Hassan Minhaj on Ellen resonates with me so much. He took the time to say, hey, my parents are in the audience. They named me. So you are going to get my name right. If you can pronounce Ansel Elgort, if you can pronounce Wazowski, Tchaikovsky, all these other names, you can pronounce my name because my name is important. Like I said, it's an extension of who I am. It is my first identifier. So you are going to get this correct. And I think a lot of people are moving in that direction. For me, I'm learning to embrace my name as well. My name is Temi Tokwe Omabolanle Abening Itinolua Abisoye. That's who I am. That is my name. My parents put thought into my name, and so I want you to call me my name. I want you to say it correctly, because if you don't, you're saying that I'm not important. And I am. So show me respect by doing so. Show me respect by learning my name and the names of many others like me who have ethnic names, who have names that are uncommon to you, but are so common in the cultures that we are a part of. So when you learn my name, you're saying that you respect me and that you respect my culture and you respect my identity. So let's start doing that. Let's start learning the names of others and showing respect to them and their cultures, because they are important and they matter. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. Please share this video. And I'll see you guys next week. Thanks.